welcome to the channel. We're doing it a little different today. We're here with Waldo. Yeah. Now, there was a point last night. Man, he was looking rough. And he's still, he's still not great. But last night about midnight, he got up, walked outside, and he was digging. Digging and eating dirt, which he always does. That could be part of the problem. And then he went over, walked up there, seen Rooster. Oh, Lily, you guys were outside. He seemed to have perked up. He just ate a milk bone. I did put some dry food in his bowl. He hasn't ate that. But he perks up, and I'm not so convinced. I think he could be poisoned with something. I don't know. I got to walk around the yard this morning and see if there's any mushrooms out there. I don't know. He has points where he's doing well. And then it seems like when he's laying on that floor, he's doing the worst. And when he gets up on the bed, his breathing is still not great. But he's aware. I mean, he's not showing that he's in pain. Other than his breathing, he seems to be fine. I don't know about fine. I don't even, But I am going to call. He does have a vet appointment today. And I am going to call as soon as they open and emphasize how important it is I get him in there as soon as possible. And they'll probably accommodate me. And then we can get him in there. He's not walking super fast. But he's walking pretty good. He's not real unsteady on his feet. So, we'll have to find out. But he is one tough boy. And I think if anybody can pull out, and he has done this before. Probably 5 years ago, he really hurt his CCL in the back, really bad. They took x-rays and said there wasn't much they could do for him. And I went and I got some CDB oil, and I started him on that. And within 3 days, he was walking, and he recovered from that. And he's never had any more trouble with his legs, so he's never been sick before. Never. This is the first time, huh, boy? And you don't like it. I know you don't like it. So maybe he's got a bad... he could have pneumonia. He could have pneumonia. I don't know. I'm not a vet. So I don't know what the prognosis is going to be, the diagnosis. We're going to get some tests done. And I don't care, if he is fixable, I don't care what it costs. I'll sell my house to make sure that he gets what he needs. But my vet is very reasonable. They are very low priced, and they know I care about my dogs. Well, you're a good boy, ain't you? Yeah, see, he's a good boy. He can lift his head up, and he can get up. Now, I looked on the cameras. He hasn't been up from this bed since about 2 this morning. That's when I finally got some sleep. I mean, once he got up, I was going to stay up all night. But once he got up, went outside, walked around a while, I'm like, well, he's doing pretty good. So I'm going to try to get some sleep because I'm not going to be any good to him dead tired. Oh, Lily. And then he came back in and stole Lily's bed in true Waldo fashion. And he's a good boy. I just wish he could hear. But he knows we know that he's not feeling well. Yeah. You'll steal Waldo's bed or Lily's bed all day, won't you, boy? He is a little warm. Not too bad. His nose is always dry from digging, but I mean his ears are normal temperature. I wish I knew more about dog medicine. You would think I would be really good at stuff. Uh, I want to get a look at his gums. That's a big... His gums are pink. That is a good sign. If his gums were gray, that would tell me he's having kidney issues, and his breath would reek, and it doesn't. It doesn't. I've had my nose right up there. He doesn't have the kidney smell, and I know what that is. I've dealt with that enough. He doesn't have it. It could be you're shedding, boy. Could be heart, and I do know this. I am going to change both of their diets. They're going to lose some of this weight. They're not very active. That one's really big. He didn't really start putting on weight. See, he's not in any pain, but he's kind of bloated down here. So I don't know. And I'm going to walk through the yard, see if I can see what his stool looks like. They're going to ask me about that. I have not seen him go out there to go to the bathroom, but I'm going to walk through the yard and see. That's another telltale sign. Because they'll probably take a sample. They'll take blood samples. He don't like it. They're going to have to muzzle him. Now, he hasn't bit anybody at the vet. He's not the biting type dog. But when you put him on the vet table, he starts growling. And it scares them, so they want to muzzle him. But as soon as they do what they got to do, we take it off. It's not going to kill them. Yeah, you ate a milk bone. Yeah, you did. And I don't want to feed him too much. I don't know what he may have to, what may come. I don't know. If there's any kind of emergency surgery that he may need, so I don't want to give too much food and water in him. He did drink a lot last night, about midnight, but I haven't seen him get up out of this bed. I got the cameras. I left my camera on this room all night, or when I woke up, I could check in on him. I woke up a couple of times, and he was resting good. So we'll just see. We'll know today. We got to brush you before you go, because you're shedding. And I got to clean in here. Yeah, the old dog apartments. Yeah, I'll take your paw. He's just such a good boy. He's been with me a long, long time. Yeah. And this is their normal lazy time of the day anyway. But he likes the fact I'm in here. Well, let me stand up and see if he reacts any different. Let me see. See if we can talk to him like we normally do. I know, baby boy, you're not feeling good, but we're going to get you there and get you fixed. Yeah. Yeah, he's doing this breathing again. It seems when I come in, if I try, I don't like leaving him alone, but he rests easier when I'm not in here. And I'm not making this video for sympathy for him or anything else. I'm just trying to show you an update on him. So we're just going to have hope. He's old, but he's not so old that he doesn't have a few years left. His breed can live 15, 16 years, maybe more. But I've got to get their weight down. I've got to get them a little more active. They're not gonna be crazy active, but I need to. I sometimes wonder if building this dog apartment was such a brilliant idea. But with what he's going through right now, how would he be outside? I wouldn't feel good about that. So he's comfortable in here. But that's when they started gaining weight, is after I built this, because they like it so much they don't want to go out. Lily will go out during the day. She'll spend several hours outside, but you can tell she's tired. And she really hasn't left his side very much at all. And she knows. She knows. He was laying on the floor last night, and I was sitting there in front of him, and she was laying there in front of him. And she just kept reaching over, kissing him on the face, and whining. She knows he's not feeling good. Oh, Lily. She is just worn out. Look at her. Lily. Lily. You're tired, huh? That's because you're nursing brother. Yeah. You can lay your head down, buddy. You're not laying your head down. That's not comfortable. Let's move your head up here. Okay, there you go. Or you get where you're comfortable. Yeah, you get where you're comfortable. Oh, he likes that. Can I go up and get my coffee? Let me see. Them gums look great. Really nice pink. It's just his breathing. It could be congestive heart failure. They can, that doesn't mean that's not a death sentence. We'll see what the doctors say. The fact that he's made it through the last couple, this did not even really begin like this until the day before yesterday. But it's not going to continue. We're gonna see what it is. Huh. And we got to get you fixed. And you could tell, in his face, his eyes are he's sick. He's just sick. He ain't looking good. But I'm glad your gums are a big sign. Yeah. And a lot of things grow. I haven't really seen him eating anything out there. But I'm going to have to walk around and see what's growing along the fence line. Dogs are pretty smart when it comes to that. There's no bites or anything on him. Could be, just don't know. May never know. But yeah, he's got really short breath. So I'm going to cut. He seems to get excited when I come in here. Because I watch on the camera. I can see his chest rising, He's not having the spasms he was having when he was trying to catch his breath. So that's a good sign. Yeah. You are such a good boy. Well, I'm going to leave you alone now, okay? Because you breathe better when Daddy's not home. Or when Daddy's not in your dog apartment. Yeah, you do better. And everybody's out there pulling for you. Yeah. You're a good boy. Alright. You want to say hi to everybody before I get out of here? Okay, let's get the camera. And you can tell them stuff. I don't know what things you tell people, but you do. Say, pray for me. My name is Waldo. And I'm a cool boy. See, guys. If we can get his breathing good, I think he'll be fine. Lily, you hang out with brother, okay? Alright. That's going to do it. I'm going to leave him alone, get the lights off here, let him rest, and I'm going to call as soon as the bed opens, try to get him in earlier. And I will keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching. Happy trails.